This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
Run, Barry, run!
Is it that time already?
That's time, did you say? That's right. Welcome back. Hey, 2 weeks in a row, another episode of Legends of the Arrowverse. That's right, because Flash Season 7 just premiered mere moments ago.
Yeah, that happened.
Don't roll your eyes, Little Hellfire. That's right. It's the Little Hellfire. And I am Philip Perich. So yes, we're covering Flash Season 7 premiere.
More like Season 6 penultimate episode, or whatever.
6C. just like Walking Dead doing, so yeah, you know.
It's official. Fall TV is back.
In March, yes. Curse you, pandemic.
Well, at least we got it.
That's true. And you can't too.
Whoa.
But no, yes. So the Flash is finally back. Should have been last week, but Superman and Lois.
Superman deserved it.
All right, before we jump into Flash, it was announced. I guess it was announced. Was that today? That Superman and Lois getting a season 2.
You don't say. Shut the front door. Best ratings in how many years?
Everybody saw that coming. I know.
We kind of saw it when they got the extra episode orders. That's generally a good sign.
Oh, so. Yeah. Well, I'm surprised. I thought they would have announced it then, but yeah.
They had to just double check those ratings, I think.
It's not a trick, right? Yes. So,
remember what happened to Supergirl?
Oh, yeah. All right, so yeah.
10 million to 2.
So yes, Flash Season 7. I've been waiting for this for how long?
For like a year and a half?
Well, yeah, since the end of Season 6, but it should have been back in October, but... Yeah, there's a lot... hey, I'm not the only one excited. I saw a bunch of articles today about the Flash and...
Clicks and views, buddy, of course.
I know.
Clicks and views.
Oh, don't I know it. But no, I saw one article saying the one good thing about them starting later is that they said Danielle Panabaker will be able to jump back in much earlier in the season than she would have been able to had they started in October like they usually do.
Sure.
So your buddy Killer Frost will be back.
Sure.
And why did Cisco take his trip? Was that more cardless negotiating, or was that actually like plot driven?
It's never plot driven, let's be honest.
So.
Unless it's a pregnancy, it is never plot driven. Let's just be clear.
Oh, you're waffling? Okay. You don't have to be here for the premiere. We got Chester now. That's okay.
I mean, they lost Ralph, so you know.
Oh, I know. You don't want to be here for the death of all the women.
Better be careful before they get Scott Jackson and dig up some of your old tweets, buddy. Just watch your back.
True.
Nah, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying something.
What's in that cup? Tea?
Piping hot, buddy.
All right. So yeah. I mean, we got.
It was good to have Papa West back. That's all I can say.
I know, and Cecile's getting smacking some people around.
Okay. I love Cecile. I love Mama Cecile. I really do. But the more we focus on her, the less we focus on Iris. And I'm West Allen, Team West Allen, all day, every day. So,
well, I mean, I think they should be resolving that quickly because I think they said within like the first 3 or so episodes they're going to tie up that mirror stuff because that's because that was at the end of Season 6 was supposed to be. So,
yeah.
So,
I'm just saying. I think we need to look. I never want to get cause anybody to lose their job or anything, but I need it back to This is like a sprawling ensemble cast at this point.
Well,
I'm gonna need y'all to bring it back in.
Well, we've already lost Ralph. It appears that every Wells in the multiverse is dead, but of course,
yeah, right.
But of course, Eobard is still out there. So for all you people who are like, Tom Cavanaugh's dead, yeah, right.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god! But like when all the Wells got stuck in Barry, and went.
Subtext.
Oh, burn. But it's just Grant was having fun with all those, doing all the Wells for Tom Cavanaugh.
It's like, well, he's not here to do it. I guess it's my time to shine.
And right when they finally got the Wells out of him, and he was being hairy and had the glasses on, that was what
he seemed a little sad. I'm just saying.
Well, Grant's a big Superman fan. I was waiting for him to do like the Clark Kent, whip those glasses off.
No, we have a real Superman on TV now.
Oh, did you catch that? Did you catch that in the beginning of the episode?
Of course.
Iris' little hallucination. He's like, oh yeah, what was it, the pirate? That's Clark's idea.
God.
So is that the closest we're going to get to a crossover this year?
Rightfully so. I think everybody needs to get back to the status quo, get into the swing of things, give us fans what we really want. Because, I could do without, now that Arrow's dead, I can do without the crossovers. I'm just going to be real with y'all. Let everybody stay in our own little bubble, pretend like this is X-Men. Let everybody stay in their own little bubble for a little bit.
This year, because, one, between the pandemic, but then two, everything's in such disarray, and there's new stuff. It's Superman.
So many loose ends everywhere.
Well, Superman and Lois's first season. It's Ryan Wilder's first season as Batwoman. So it's like, yeah, let those shows, grow a little bit.
So yeah, I'm just happy to get back to Flash business.
Yes.
I'm always in the business of Papa West, so I'm here for it, for better or for worse.
Yes. Again, too. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of them this episode. We got some, but it's just like we had to start tying up some loose ends, like Barry's speed and.
It's always the speed, man.
But how that artificial speed? Why couldn't it just been the Metagene? You know what? If he has to eat 52 pizzas every episode, I'm fine with it. Just go, No,
tacos. We gotta do the guac.
Oh, yes. Seriously.
Vintage. That is now vintage Flash.
And so if Wally does come back, he will have no speed because or is everyone?
Are we expecting Wally to come back?
Who knows? Last season, everyone's going to want to make a comeback. Come on.
No, not really.
No?
Look, listen. I'll put it to you this way. Just because Greg Berlanti put him in Love, Simon doesn't mean that hatchet has been buried. And I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that.
But yes, I'm finally glad. I hate when they drag out stuff like the Barry in prison stuff. I was like, come on, just get.
He could have stayed in prison longer, but it's fine.
We know about you and men in prison, but all your fanfics, but
the best ones, yes.
Hey-oh. But no, I'm glad we find. It looks like we have a stable source of speed now.
Duh.
Artificial speed force.
It's dumb, but whatever. It is what it is.
I know. Again, just go with the Metagene.
Are we afraid to go with the Metagene?
I'm like,
are we backing away from the? I felt like we've been backing away from the Metagene for a while.
That's never made sense to me on this show. It's like, why do speedsters have to be tapped into the Speed Force? Every other metahuman, they don't have like a source for their powers, do they? They have the Metagene, right?
Exactly. But his is a force of nature.
Exactly.
So they have to kind of, I don't know. Why even try to explain it?
You can
it just turns into mustard gas, you know?
You could always pull an 80s Wally West and be like, okay, yeah, you're running on the Metagene now, but you're not as fast as you were.
That is exciting for fans that have been here for how many ever seasons, though?
I don't know.
That's the whole thing. We're hanging on by threads in this old Arrowverse, okay? We're hanging on by threads. We can't be upsetting the status quo.
I mean,
we've already done Crisis and poorly. Sorry, y'all can fight me about that, but
we've got.
And they didn't go big enough or hard enough. You're welcome, Philip. So, like, it's just all these things that are half-assed. There, I said it. It's had time to settle and sit, and we're kind of seeing the fallout from it, and maybe they just, I'm just saying, something to think about. And like you said, all these other casuals that are, like, confused, apparently they were right. People are too stupid.
I mean...
the casual fans are too stupid.
Do you think that's another way of simplifying stuff? It's like, instead of having this, like, fundamental force of the universe, the speed force, we just do an artificial speed force so we don't have to keep it, like, explaining the speed, the normal speed force to people.
We're dumbing it down to the lowest common denominator.
Man, what's in that cup?
Nah, I just had a rough day. Like, I have a migraine. Work's stressful. This is just cucumber water, unfortunately. I would love to have a vodka on a Tuesday, but I just can't do it. I'm actually a responsible adult, I promise.
Whoa. But... what was I going to say? I lost my...
But it's good stuff. I think that they still have a very good production value. I still feel the chemistry, despite all the stress that has to be on set at this particular time when they were shooting.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, the only good news is they said Danielle Panabaker will be able to come back sooner since they didn't start until later, so... Get her back.
I mean, are they actually going to do something with Killer Frost? I mean...
Who knows? Well, I guess we'll see. Well, again, last season...
I mean, we've been juggling with that for the last however many seasons.
Well, last season, remember, she was pregnant, so she had to sit on the couch with a pillow in front of her.
Okay, but all those seasons before that? Where she's just a MacGuffin for the villain?
Well, yeah, season 3. But then, starting season 4, we had Ralph, so now that he's out of the way, maybe she can get more screen, you can get more with Killer Frost.
Well, let's hope. Like I say, like, this is like, I start to divest when all the characters that I care about get treated like crap. They treated Iris like crap, didn't know what to do with her, or didn't want to figure out what to do with her. They didn't want to know what to do with Killer Frost.
So... I don't know, it looks like Iris is, like, maybe starting to get control of the mirror universe. Are we going to give Iris powers here?
They better not.
Yeah, not everyone needs powers. Okay.
Exactly. Didn't we, just like not everybody needs a suit, Arrow? Can we just learn the lessons from Arrow and move on?
Because
we don't need a Power Ranger team.
Besides Papa Joe and Iris, everyone else has powers, pretty much.
Yeah, it's getting annoying.
Yeah. No, But I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I'm interested in how they're gonna. I feel like they kind of wrote themselves into a corner, so I'm kind of interested in how they're gonna clean this up and reset for season 7B.
Well, we did see that. I guess Sam Scudder and I guess Eva found out. Yes, they were both mirror doubles.
Oh, now we have. Not only do we, I guess, because we can't have other Earth doppelgangers, we get mirror doppelgangers. How original!
Well, the original Eva, I guess, got killed. So yeah.
Yeah.
The particle accelerator just, I guess, killed them and made evil mirror double.
I'm just saying, like they're strapped for ideas, and it shows.
Okay, you're the expert. You've been the expert since like day one of Arrow. The top, is that a struggle wig?
It's a struggle wig. I think that it is not the normal hairstylist and makeup artist. That is something that I would just throw out there. I'm not sure if it's true,
okay.
But I'm noticing a trend.
Okay. No, it's just that the top's hair just they kept taking me out of the scene. I'm like, wait a minute, is that a wig?
It was, but this is the thing. If you're gonna if you're gonna put your character in a wig, you damn sure better be able to freaking style it, unless it's an Easter egg about the guy's been faking being on the island the whole damn time. That's the only time I will allow it, and even then, questionable.
And anytime I see a lot of bangs anymore, I'm like, is that a wig?
I don't know what's going on, but we still, after all this time, don't have the classic rogues gallery. Is all that I'm saying.
I mean, we've done Grodd. I mean, we had the kill off Cap. Oh, that's the. That is what.
Yeah.
That is. I was gonna say we killed off Captain Cold, but that is something I think they said that we're gonna get later on this season is Chillblaine.
Really?
I wonder how they're gonna do it because kids back in the '90s, yeah, like
back in our day, see.
Golden Glider was just like giving out cold guns to any boy toy she was with at the time.
Isn't Miss Peyton on like some Disney show now? Disney Plus show?
I don't know, maybe. But I just wonder, someone going to be selling like Cold's tech or something,
or making it themselves. Can we just actually have smart villains?
Maybe, yeah.
That isn't Eobard Thawne, apparently. Oh wait, we had the Thinker. That was bad. Ended up badly. Never mind.
Oh, I think we still have to answer the mystery of Godspeed. That's been hanging over us since like...
Y'all was clamoring for Godspeed. Y'all did this. Nope, I was not checking for Godspeed.
No, me neither.
Okay?
No.
Didn't we already do this?
The mystery's been hanging over our heads since... Well, he showed up in the future with Nora, but then like... Season premiere of season 6, so I mean, it's been at least a season, so it's probably been, a year and a half?
Yeah.
Remember season 6 premiere, Barry captures as Godspeed and just made that weird noise, and Cisco's like, yeah, we've just been capturing all these Godspeeds all summer, and they're not the real guy.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't rewatched Flash in a while.
I wanted to be all caught up. I took a break, so I'm not caught up. I'm like in season 4 right now, but I mean...
It just makes me sad, because I love season 1 so much. Season 2 was good, and then it's just been kind of me trying to justify me spending that hour every week.
But
besides podcasting.
But no, I love the season 6 premiere because that's one where he dives in the black hole.
I'm curious to see what they have up their sleeve. Like, we hear all these things about this season. I'm ready to see them. I'm ready to see if they're actually... Like, I figure if this season's really good, they actually do want to put up a fight and have another season and maybe go for that actual 10th season.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, we're getting at least 8, so, I mean, it's... Come on. It's
so, but you know how you can always tell when a TV show's like, I'm ready to... Everybody's kind of ready to tap out, and you can tell by the plots being recycled and the budget getting lower and lower and things like that. I haven't noticed that with the Flash yet.
I mean, it might...
Because the cast keeps growing!
I know. Well, again, Ralph's going to be gone, so, I mean, that's...
There's still all those other people, though. We need to get rid of those other people that joined last season.
We didn't even mention Cisco's girlfriend, who's also trapped in the mirror universe this episode, did we?
Who cares? It's Cisco's girlfriend. Obviously, she's going to be evil, she's going to die, or she's going to move away. Or be mad at him for some stupid reason. Like, who cares? They don't care about his love life.
Oh my god, they're going to pull Iris out of that mirror universe, and then it's like season 9, they're going to be like, oh yeah.
They blow it up.
No, season 9 is going to be like, wait a minute, where's Cisco's girlfriend? Oh yeah, 2 years ago.
We've got to go back!
We forgot all about her.
All the Supernatural fans are screaming, Adam!
I don't understand. I do not understand that reference.
That's okay. Tyler does.
I know. Hi, Tyler.
So, yeah. No, but it was some interesting plot developments, to be sure.
I mean, unless it was just talk, but one of the things I was reading today, they were saying, you know, since they had so much time and like Ralph was like part of some of the plots, like they had to rewrite some of these early episodes, and they said that they think they're a lot stronger just because they had more time and they, you know, just the way they rewrote them and stuff.
Look, listen, y'all know I never really liked Ralph from the get-go. I have a very strong power of discernment, and I felt like it was just too late in the show to be introducing new people, taking away. He really took a lot away from Killer Frost. Like, they teamed them up, but his development took a lot away from Killer Frost and other things that we could have been doing. As well as just money from the budget. And again, it's like, nobody was really looking for Elastic Man. Just because you couldn't get Plastic Man? Doesn't mean you have to get Elongated Man and think we don't know the difference?
Well, yeah, I don't know I don't know if that was the original plan or not, because, like, they introduced him in season 4. I'm like, oh, watch, they'll spin him off to something, Legends or something, and then, like, season 6, he's still here. I'm like, what are we doing?
That was my whole thing. It's just like, it was just too late in the season. I didn't really like the character, because it wasn't really Elongated Man. Like, it was Plastic Man with an elongated title.
True.
Like, Green Batman. I'm not a fan.
Well,
that's all.
I guess they said they're going to.
So we'll tighten it up, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
so.
I think they said they're going to take like one episode to like tie up the Ralph stuff. So, but they're going to recast him.
Can we just put it on the CWC? Can we just get it in Cisco's journal? Do we need a whole episode?
I mean, it depends how we do this, and it's like I guess they're going to recast because he's a shapeshifter.
We don't need the character of Ralph Dibny on the show. Sorry. Goodbye.
Him and Sue will get married and probably ride off into the sunset. All of her Felicity stuff.
Or just give us one of those spin-off books that take 5 years to actually come to fruition. Who cares? Who cares? You don't have to wrap it up on the TV show. We have a multimedia multiverse.
What, you're not looking forward to that Nora Allen novel coming out soon?
You shut your pie hole. Don't ever speak that into existence.
Well, that's how quickly they get those books out.
Exactly.
Or
like, seriously, they announce it. Oh, it's going to be out in 6 months. 1.5 years later. Heck, I think that last Flash book was like 2 years late. But who am I to judge?
I think all of them, even the Arrow ones, weren't they all late? To a certain
the first one was not as late, and then it just became progressively worse. I don't even think they ever got that third Gotham book out, to be honest.
I don't think so. No. Do you do it at this point?
No, it's too late.
Okay, kids, scrap that. We need a GCPD one. HBO Max is big, kid.
They're like, oh, good, we don't have to change much, because that's all we were doing. I miss how big I miss the height of Flash fandom, though, when we had all the merch. Like, I'm looking like all the books and stuff. Now we don't have anything.
Oh, I'm fighting daily. I'm going to pulling the trigger on a Flash ring.
Do it, man! I found mine. It's metal too, with the little open thingy for $18 on Amazon. Just do it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had nicer ones, like the pop open ones for like, what was it, 50 or 60? But
you're trying to Papa's got money, man. He's got some birthday money coming up. Don't worry, kids.
I mean, no, like I saw the 18 ones, but I mean they were kind of thin. But yeah, there was like a thicker, it was like actual like.
I got little baby hands. I'm sorry, folks.
I know.
Yeah, I want to get Flash back to a point before the Flash movie comes out and Ezra Miller absolutely ruins the name and tarnishes the Flash. That Flash movie is gonna be the new Green Lantern movie. Mark my words.
I mean, are we actually getting this movie? Because it's like we've been talking about this Flash movie for how long now?
For 10 years? I swear it's been 10 years.
I was gonna say, I swear it was like early on in this show. We're at season 7, so.
It was before. Talks of that was before this show even came out. And then, like, around season 2 is when we got Ezra and the whole, DCE ew, as I like to call it.
Oh, nice.
Feel free to spread that like wildfire, especially after you're disappointed in that Snyder cut.
DCE ew.
Ew. So, yeah, no, I think that the Flash TV show is a great way to not tarnish the Flash's name, despite all my complaints.
Yes.
I did enjoy this episode. I don't know, I just feel like things aren't back to normal yet, obviously because we haven't wrapped up last season, and I feel like once this is over, we can get back to business, and we can get into a routine of sorts, that Flash is familiar and comfort food, do you know what I mean?
Yes. I mean, we accomplished step 1 tonight. Barry got his speed back.
Even though it was too easy, I was tired of dealing with it. I'm like,
Me
fine,
too.
sure,
Me
boom, bang, it's done. Get out, go to sleep.
Me too. But it just, I mean, again, I don't know what's going on with Carlos, but it just seemed, I don't know, kind of disappointed that Cisco wasn't there for, all the Wells deaths.
He should have been like, and to me, because we were all waiting. You've been dead to me for centuries. you know.
But I wonder, since Harry was in Nash, I wonder, does that mean Jessie is dead, or they should have her pop? They should have her pop up on Stargirl.
We'll see. I mean, all possibilities. The multiverse is still alive. They just don't know it yet. So, well, they do on Superman at least.
Well, Captain Luthor does, maybe. Well, no, because he probably thinks he's the only survivor of like a...
I think there's a little more. When I was rewatching it, I think he knows a little something.
Okay. Maybe.
Especially if they want to open up that whole Crier thing, it would be in their best interest to kind of lead into that.
Oh, now that you say that, you know, JWS is going to be Jay Garrick on Stargirl. Is he going to think Barry and the others...
Exactly.
Is he going to think Barry and the others are dead on Earth 1, or whatever it is now?
We'll find out, I guess.
Are we going to see him mourning Barry and the others? Oh.
This will be interesting. Like, there's a lot of things that need to be connected that I'm interested in. And so, we'll see. I just need quality. Like, I'm not even asking for season 1. I just want season 2 quality back. That's all.
And how is Jay going to have his speed if the Speed Force is gone?
Because Jay's the OG. Sorry, Barry. The world doesn't always revolve around you.
He's running on that hard water.
Oh, yeah! That would be hilarious, actually. It's like, you think you're the only one that can create an artificial Speed Force? I've been creating artificial Speed Force since before you were born, son!
He's chugging bottled hard water.
Everybody thought it was cobalt, but no, it was the hard water.
Nice.
I'm interested to see how that plays out as well. So, we'll see.
This summer. Yeah, can you see the commercial? All they said is Stargirl this summer.
And it's all new, all original, right? It's none of that DC, HBO Max, and then straight CW.
This is straight CW, yep.
So that'd be good. That'll definitely get some booties and some seats. Where's my Stargirl merch, though? I mean, like, come on. I literally thought the only reason why we even put TV shows on anymore for superheroes was to sell the merch.
Seriously?
To sell the t-shirts. I had to make my own Stargirl hoodie, which when it premieres, y'all can see it. It was so much ink. It was so much ink.
Get Tyler to make you one. He made one for his daughter. Come on. He made a Stargirl costume.
I have the hoodie and I'm happy with it, but I want official merch. I'm an official merch whore. There, I said.
Whoa! Whoa!
So, I mean, if y'all can't tell back there, it's like Black Widow, Joker. I buy merch. Give it to me. You're welcome, Philip.
I don't care if you call me a whore or you call me your princess.
Classic capes drop. Nice.
Because it was. It did.
And I feel that's how the writers feel, too, quite honestly.
Because the Speed Force.
Because we need it. MacGuffin. Oopsie!
I think even they were just like, well, you know what? We need to give him his speed back already.
He was kind of mopey, and nobody likes a mopey Barry Allen.
Well, they've probably been chomping at the bit. They've probably been working on, the scripts and stuff since, like, the spring of last year. It's like, come on, get this on the air already.
Exactly. And so, yeah, I do have hope, because they could have drug it out.
Yeah.
This could have been like Who's in the Grave.
Yeah, no, I think like I said, the articles I was reading, they're like, you know what? We're going to take the first couple episodes, tie up season 6, and then jump into season 7.
I mean, I don't know. It's so much Flash lore that they could go off of, but we know they're not going to go off of. But I'm just interested to see how they twist and turn this season into something.
Yes. I mean, I know the actor's probably not available at this point, but bring us back Abracadabra. We got one appearance of Abracadabra.
He's the only one holding the whole DC actual multiverse on. He's been on like Gotham. He was in the Nolanverse,
Oh, he travels the Omniverse because he's in Marvel too, so.
Oh, that's right. I would love to have Abracadabra, and then also, we could bring somebody in for Abracadabra, just saying.
What? Oh,
we could bring somebody in that actually created Abracadabra, get them to write an episode. I'm just saying, get some butts and some seats.
He didn't create him, but it's just his favorite character. We're getting him in for the comics, if nothing else.
So yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I want to do the future stuff more. I'm just saying. I don't care about this present day crap.
And I mean, on the show, didn't Godspeed come from the future? So yeah.
Exactly. So I'm like, are we going there? Is Iris going to get sucked into the future after she gets pulled out of that mirror?
Oh my god, don't. She's dead. No, she's in the future.
They don't like to write for Iris. I'm just giving them the easy way, comic canonical way out of their writing hole, you know?
Well, I think, I mean, just from the previews and everything, it looks like maybe in the next week or the week after, getting Iris out of that mirror.
Yeah, we have to. Like, that was the season finale. So.
I mean, look at the end of this episode. Allegra's running that paper by herself. Iris needs to come back.
But if you can do it by yourself, why pay other people? Get back to that blog, sister.
I mean, I don't know if Allegra needs to write or anything, but it doesn't hurt to have a metahuman bodyguard.
True.
Wells particles.
Particles.
Warp particles. And again, I mean, I know Crisis, the whole multiverse got reset, but I'm like, didn't we kill HR at the end of season 3? We did. He took Iris's place, remember?
I was gonna say, or maybe, it's been that whole face changer the whole time, and Barry's been married to HR the whole time.
Oh, jeez.
Plot twist!
Yikes.
She really is in the future!
That's what I swear I thought that's what they were going to do at the end of season 3. You know, pull a Flash 350 and be like, oh, she's been living in the future with her parents.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of things you can do, and I'm excited. They seem like they want to cater to the comic book nerds, so I'm just hoping that they do.
But again, season 7, it's like, hey, let's get in there.
Anything goes. Honestly, with season 7, anything goes. So.
And Flash Writers Room, maybe I'll tweet them. I'm like, hey, would any of you like to talk to us?
Please? Anybody? Please. Hey, Hartley Sawyer's not doing anything.
Oh, you think he'll spill some tea?
Hell no. He wants to work again, I'm sure, so.
Do you think they make him sign
We
something?
can't all be Ray Fisher.
Oh, Lord.
So I'm telling you, if somebody else wants to come out against anybody in the Flash Writers Room, he's going to be sitting tight.
I mean, beyond just wanting to work again, do you think they made Hartley Sawyer sign something and be like, yeah, we'll pay
No. He just it's kind of one of those things. You know, either you know or you don't. Ray Fisher got lucky. That's what I'm saying. People were willing to go to bat because everybody was tired of Joss Whedon's shenanigans. So
I know, and he's still beating the Jeff Johns drum too.
No comments.
Oh boy.
No comments. I like Jeff, so no comments.
Oh my.
There's a couple of other executives that are about to get pulled into this.
Oh my.
That people are finding excuses for about why the DCEU's numbers are so bad and why it took so long to get the Joker movie made. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for about 2 more WB execs to get pulled into that mess so that they can be relieved easily.
Why do you do that? If you know, you know. We know we don't know.
Yes, you can Google it. It's there.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, why the Joker movie took so long to get made, there's an executive that sat on that. And if you Google it, then you can figure it out.
Okay, I was going to say, come on, Love Hellfire, give me some scoops. I can put this on YouTube and be like, the truth behind the DCEU.
I mean, there's a lot of DC diehards like me that know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'll leave you just enough breadcrumbs so you can do your own research. I'm not a gossip, it's fact. It's out there. It's just people don't talk about it.
But you didn't hear that.
They're still hanging on to their jobs by a thread. Much like everybody at the CW, which is why we got season 2 of Superman. But you ain't heard that from me. Strapped for cash and strapped for content. I mean, and it did blockbusters for ratings, and whatever 2021 live ratings are worth these days.
Well, again,
everybody live streams or is on DVR, you know?
I mean,
oh man, live tweeting is brutal in 2021.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's been so long since I've actually been consistently live tweeting. Nobody I used to live tweet with, like say back in Grimm season 3 days, they don't live tweet anymore.
But I mean,
so it's so weird.
I mean, yeah, Superman and Lois. I liked the first episode; it was good. But 2, it's like, yeah, I mean, of course you're going to greenlight that. It's like
no questions asked, and they almost had to anyway. Superman.
Brand recognition. Find me a human being on this earth who doesn't know who Superman is.
I'm sure there's two.
Yeah, hidden tribe in the Amazon. Okay, well,
exactly.
Wait a second.
But, so I mean, Arrowverse, CW-verse. I will always call it Arrowverse until Flash and Legends are gone off the air. So
what's
it's always going to be Arrowverse till then.
So this summer we're going to have what? Stargirl, Supergirl, and Legends.
It's going to be a hell of a weird summer.
Because they're like mid-season, but what's mid-season if like Flash doesn't start till March?
Yeah, I wonder when we're ever going to get back to normal.
Oh, I forgot.
Actual fall.
Maybe.
And then, I don't miss the winter break. I will never miss winter break. I will never miss hiatus ever.
Oh yeah, that G's show. Yes.
I just wonder when we're going to get back on track. My thought was that they should have made all the series shortened, and then just so that everything could kind of get back to normal, and then be able to start in the fall. But I don't know when we're ever going to get back to normal at this rate.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know if they're going to just take a short summer or what, but yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Nobody does. No. It's the Wild West with TV, network TV specifically right now. So.
Oh yeah. So what else?
Fingers crossed for Flash, guys. Prayer circle for Flash.
Hey, I mean, we already got season 8 greenlit, so.
What is the deal with those promos of, Joe and Iris? Y'all know how I feel about that. I feel like it's,
what?
A little too much emphasis on the black characters in your promotional materials.
What like those poster things or whatever they had out?
Yeah, we've never had that before. I find that interesting. And Papa West, much as I love him, he don't do much.
I mean, do you think they're...
He's the heart of the show, but he don't do much.
I mean, do you think they're trying to do that, to focus on Iris, for one, because we're doing...
It's a go, get woke, go broke moment.
Well, I was going to say...
That's all that I'm saying. I find the move for diversity very interesting, especially since you treat the characters like crap.
Yeah, but 2, we're going big on Superman and Lois. So, I mean, over there we're doing Superman and Lois, so are we trying to do Barry and Iris?
No.
That's
not what this smacks of at all. I see you, CW. Knock it off.
And I mean,
knock it off.
And I mean, Papa Joe, he's like the biggest name on this show, correct?
Yeah, but he still don't do nothing.
I know, but...
He's not billed first. Brett is billed first.
I know, but still, are you trying to drag in some of those older, Law and Order fans, maybe, or...
Sorry, Chris Maloney took all of them. Sorry, buddy. He's got his own show now. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say April 1st, he's taking all them people.
Oh, definitely. So, I don't know. I just find it odd. It's just keep the status quo. Don't make it so obvious. If you're going to do it, don't be so obvious. Thoughts. I don't like that pandering feeling. I don't like it. It makes me not want to watch the show. Because I do watch the show, and I know those characters absolutely have no character arcs.
Alright, so as a person of color, it rubs you the wrong way?
The way that they did it, absolutely.
No.
The thought behind it might be genuine, but the execution feels a little smarmy.
It seems a little too obvious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they have black people in the boardroom. Maybe if they had some black people in the boardroom, they'd know. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no black people on the executive board of CW, so... Y'all can at me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm not.
So what?
So yeah, just yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, did we get anything else really? I mean, we got Barry.
Not really.
Barry
we got 2 more episodes of wrapping it up, but we got the Speed Force, so things are trying to swing back to the status quo. I'm happy to let them swing back to the status quo. Honestly, if they would have just said, okay, we're done. Just pull Iris out, he's got his speed, and we can move along. I'd have been happy in this one episode. We don't need to drag it out for 2 more.
We've all been in hibernation, just like Barry at the beginning of the episode.
Honestly, that's what it feels like. I'm surprised they didn't play Imagine Dragons or something.
I couldn't tell what song it was, but they played some song at the end.
It wasn't Imagine
No,
Dragons.
it wasn't. No.
Like, I was just waiting, honestly. I was waiting on that part.
But yeah, I mean...
Can we even afford real music that isn't like indie artists at this point? Because our budget is so low.
I was going to say, in 2021, I don't know. But
it's nice to see. The more things change, the more they stay the same. That's all that.
But
is.
I think they see just like us. I mean, the Barry speed thing was feeling dragged out. They gave him the speed back. Now the next thing we're going to get Iris out of that mirror dimension.
And into the future.
No.
Mark my words.
Well,
they're going to find some way.
Okay, Robert. Well, no. Like I said, there were so many. There's so many
my words.
articles today. They're saying like remember how I said they had to rewrite a bunch of the Ralph stuff. Like they said, like the original plan was like for Ralph, and they didn't say which character, but one of our main cast and Ralph were gonna like their storyline was gonna like they were gonna team up somehow, and like it was gonna have to do with the big bad of season 7 that's coming. So, but then they said
obviously it was Killer Frost or Chester. Obviously.
Oh, I thought it maybe be Iris because maybe she was
okay. So if you know, those two actually never got along. So
oh.
Like I said, I just find it very suspicious that it was Sky Jackson that found those tweets.
Oh.
I'll just leave it at that. There was very. It's like an open secret that they didn't really get along very well. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't think it would have been Iris.
Oh, because I know they said, "Oh yeah, now that story for that character is going to be a lot stronger." Well, then, I mean, you wanted more for Killer Frost. Maybe it was Killer Frost because I mean, those two.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I don't like those weird, Snowberry shippers, I like Caitlin and I love Danielle, so I only want the best for her.
I was going to say, that's what I want to see this season. I mean, like season...
It's been long enough, for the love of God. Especially if we're not going to get a lot of, Carlos.
Yeah. I want to see a lot of Barry, because sometimes he takes a backseat, especially during season 5 with Nora and everything. I want to see a lot of Flash, and I want to see a lot of, Iris and Killer Frost.
Okay, controversial opinion. Do we need the Run Barry Run anymore?
Well, if all the Welleses are dead, I think we bury that with the Welleses, maybe.
Okay, I agree. I'm sick of it.
I mean, this episode, you needed it, especially...
And no more hallway talks, damn it!
No, what, every episode? Hey, guys, can we have the room? Every episode. Do a binge, people, every episode. Hey, can I have
You will be so drunk!
Every episode, it's either, can we have the room, or I'll go talk to them.
Exactly.
Every episode.
Look, it's cute for a while to lean into your own tropes, but I'm gonna need a little bit more from this season.
Yeah, we could put the Run Barry Run to rest, well, except for the beginning of this podcast. But no, I think that was a good epitaph, especially if that was like the death of all the Welleses. It's like Run Barry Run.
Yes, I feel like maybe that's what they were going for. We shall see. And also, I don't need that intro.
What?
The intro to the show. Let's just cold open, call it a day.
Like the collage of all the characters and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Smallville did it better.
Well, you're such a Smallville stan.
I am, and I don't know. Maybe that's what's actually keeping me from actually full on loving Superman and Lois, because it just feels like Smallville reverse. They use I think it hit the wrong way what they did with Tom Welling's version of it in the Crisis, and then they used the farm and they used the music that one episode. I was just like, no. So it's just always gonna hit a little different for me.
I would oh man, I so want to watch Superman and Lois with you. You look like my boo, but you're not my boo.
Exactly. Your job square is not square enough, and you're not tall enough. 6'5" or bust.
Shave already.
No, I mean that's okay. I actually like Scrappy Superman.
Oh my.
I just don't like the fact that Cavill tried to have him Scruffy Superman. No! Not for cinematic universe.
You can have Scruffy Superman, but no flicking peanuts across the bar.
that's okay too.
Oh no!
Anyway,
I talk bad about Superman 3. Oh Lord, sorry, some of you.
Yeah.
We're doing me now.
Hey man, I like Superman 4. I like the message of it.
Yeah.
It was his pet project, and he got it done. For better or for worse, he got it done. I just want to see the comic book version of that, though. Yeah, I'm taking your nukes. Peace out.
I told you that was the best part of one of the best parts when me and Charlie talked to Peter David. He was just like, "Yeah, if I was right, if I was writing that movie, I'd be like, if I was the UN, I'd be like, wait, what? Get Lex Luthor on the phone
Immediately." So yeah, it's a lot of stuff to look forward to in the Arrowverse. I'm really looking forward to Flash the most, just because it's the OG at this point.
Yes.
But you know what really needs a crossover? It's Legends and the Flash. We've never actually ever had a proper Flash and Legends crossover.
Just with the two of them, yeah.
Yeah. Although, Sarah and Barry don't really have a connection. Who does Barry have a connection with on that team?
Heatwave.
No, that was more Smart.
Yeah, I know. Do Barry and Sarah kind of have a bond now after, Crisis? They were both there.
Yes.
They were both there holding Oliver's hand as he died.
Okay, fair enough. We can use that. But yeah, that's the actual, the OG Arrowverse characters, Barry and Sarah, need to have a crossover. Or just a crossover moment. Calls her on the ship or something.
I think, didn't they say in the back half we could bring Sarah in, because I think they said the back half of this season of Flash, I think Diggle's making an appearance, isn't he?
Is he making an appearance and directing?
Is he directing any Flashes? I don't know. But I thought they said there's at least one episode in the back half of this season that he's going to show up on Flash.
I'm interested to see what that entails, because obviously we know we're getting Green Lantern on HBO Max, so why would are they even allowed to do that on the CW?
I don't know.
Is it just going to be all hints and innuendo and double entendres?
Well,
you're welcome, Maz.
Well, I think they're all they were hitting around. They're like, yes, Diggle has this big thing he's been doing with since, the end of Arrow and blah, 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 blah,
we could get some closure on Green Arrow and the Canaries, too, over on Legends. Legends is the only place to do that, so. Well. I'm going to need some closure on that, why you ruined that our penultimate episode of Arrow for that.
Oh, here's a question for you, kiddies. Since Barry's running on an artificial Speed Force now, does that mean time travel's out of the question?
No, because he still used tachyons, technically. His tachyon thing. Because technically that is a part of, actual, theory for time travel, so.
I guess, but no matter what, wasn't he diving into the Speed Force with time travel?
Yeah, but with his artificial, or he gets on the cosmic treadmill with that stupid little tachyon thing.
Oh, we're getting the treadmill.
I think that's the only way that they could do it at this point. It is the cosmic treadmill.
Well, I guess we'll get an explanation when Eobard shows up.
Okay.
They got a lot to. They've been promising.
We got a straight, vibrating hand Eobard. I'm sorry. It's just been late. It's lazy now.
Time remnants. He's like a cockroach, man. You cannot get rid of him.
You get a vibrating hand,
and that's why we should be traveling into the future to kill his younger self.
Oh my god! If we kill Eobard, you know who needs to kill him, right? Cisco.
Nora, Iris, Cisco.
Cisco, because remember,
shakes him to death, uses his powers.
Gives him a vibrating hand. Remember season 1? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course, it'll have to be evil vibe. So.
No, he saves it. Eobard's about to kill Eobard's about to give someone the hand, and Cisco kills him to save somebody. Caitlin. Cisco kills Eobard as he's about to kill Killer Frost, and then Cisco proclaims his love for Caitlin.
Honestly, he was giving me real gay vibes in season 1.
Really?
The whole drama with his parents, and then all of a sudden they shoved all these girls that he can't work it out with. Who is he? Raj from Big Bang?
Oh my god, headcanon. He was gay in season 1 until Barry Flash pointed everything.
Him and Hartley had this real rivalry relationship, and we know the actual Pied Piper character is gay on the show. I'm just saying. Let Byron speak his truth, damn it.
Until Barry Flash pointed him.
Headcanon accepted.
But yeah, they're promising a lot this season. I think, yeah, there's something with Eobard. We got to do Godspeed. We got to get Iris out of the Mirrorverse. There's going to be a new big bad, because I think they said they're tying up that Eva stuff pretty early in the season. So
is Godspeed going to be the big bad, or
unless we do another Eobard or something?
We cannot. It's like, I don't want another speedster, but we can't do anything with speedsters, because when we did the Thinker, it started off good, but then it fizzled.
I mean,
it fizzled so bad.
Unless we do Eobard as the big bad, and this is the storyline where we kill him.
If we kill Eobard, that's the only way that I need this to be an Eobard-centric season.
But then,
I'm over it.
But then is Tom C out of a job, though?
We'll find something for him to do. Put him on Legends for all I care.
I mean, we keep seeing all these alternate Welleses, and we still never really seen, except for that flashback, Earth 1 Wells.
Justice for Earth 1 Wells. Original recipe Wells.
There you go. I mean, if we get any Wells back, give us Earth 1 Wells. We never really explored that.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Especially a Wells.
I felt like Tom C has been wanting to do less and less with the show.
Oh.
And I'm okay with that.
Maybe.
I feel like he is a crutch because he is such a fantastic actor. He means so much to the fans. It's very easy fan service.
Oh, yeah.
And that does become a crutch over time.
So maybe.
And I want something new and exciting and fresh for Flash.
I know. Okay, what classic rogue haven't we had that you want? Who haven't we?
Yeah, we've had them all, but like the best one that was done was Grodd. I'm just gonna, y'all can add me.
Grodd is good.
Because I mean, we kind of ruined Captain Cold.
Yeah,
by picking an actor who we knew wasn't gonna be available, and then try to ship him off the Legends for whatever reason.
That's it.
Which burned him out.
We are doing Chillblade. Oh, maybe the big bad's gonna be giving up the tech.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. But you know, I need Eddie to come back as an evil version.
Hey, man.
You know who I want.
Hey, man, that black hole sucked in his body, man. He could be anywhere, be anything.
Anytime, any place.
Can you imagine he just, like, pops out and he thinks it's still season 1?
And he finds out Barry and Iris are married? Ooh.
Oh. Iris gets pregnant. That's when Eddie comes back.
Yes, I'm here for the drama. Yes!
Because, hey.
Like, honestly, y'all know I'm West Allen, but, like, season 1, I was like, I could see Iris and Eddie. I could see it.
Lilith was like, Eddie can get it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
But yeah, so it's, I don't know, like, it's everything's still up in the air, but I feel like I'll have a good feel for this season around about episode 5 or 6. And then I'll know if I'm really going to actually continue watching the season.
Well, like I said.
Or just wait till the finale.
Like I said, by then I think they're going to get Iris out and tie up all the stuff from season 6, so we should have.
You know, I don't even care if they get Iris out of the mirror at this point. Like, that's how bad they've ruined the character for me.
Unless this makes her a stronger character somehow.
She's always been a self-rescuing princess.
So
it's like...
Yeah.
This is nothing new. She's probably going to rescue herself in the mirror. So, I don't know. But I'm skeptical about this. I'm just going to say I'm skeptical about the season, to say the least. I have high hopes.
Hey.
I should know better.
Getting her out of the mirror universe. What if we get some symmetry? Remember in season 2 when she had Cisco Viber into the Speed Force to pull Barry out? What if he kind of does something like that, pulls her out? You know.
Do the writers remember what symmetry is?
Ooh.
I mean, we've had high turnover in the Flash writers' room, for better or for worse.
Yeah, I kind of figured that most of the writers who were there for 1 and 2 weren't here now.
It was around about 3 when we really started. It was noticeable. And then I think season 4 was when the whole thing with Andrew Kressberg really kind of cracked and people made their alliances and turns out you weren't with the right alliance. Sorry.
I will give the writers the benefit of the doubt, but I think they should come and speak to us about, give us some hints about what's to come this season.
I I agree too. You should totally tweet them.
I will.
And I will like and retweet that. And you should too, you fellow listeners.
Yes, listeners.
But on that note, I will give the premiere a B-.
Ooh.
And that's being generous. Because pandemic, that's a pandemic grading scale.
I'll give it a B- just because, I mean, I know we have time. I mean, I got stuff I wanted. Barry has his feedback, but I wanted more. I mean, it's kind of a good thing. I want more. But, so it's like, always really want more, but.
I mean, that's good for TV. It's not good for your wife, Philip.
I'm talking podcast. I'm talking podcasting here, fool. Not romance. Not romancy.
Okay, just so we're clear. Oh, Lilith's Love Life tip. There you go, kids.
What?
Lilith's Love Life tip. Leaving them wanting more, not always necessarily a good thing.
Always bring
just like being the fastest man alive is not always a good thing.
Always bring the grand finale, kids.
Not in the face.
Vibrating hand.
Hey.
Anyone? Ooh, nobody tell Rob.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Man, she's been locked up way too long, kids.
I have. I only went out to the Super Bowl, so if you're gonna do it big, do it big.
Alright, so should we get out of here?
Yes, but tell the kiddies what's on the calendar, what they should be on the lookout for, and then we'll do some shameless plugs and self-promotion.
Well, if you're
like the good old days.
If you're a fan of the Flash, we're doing a lot of we're going to be doing a lot of comic book Flash reviews going forward on.
But plot twist, it's Wally. So hashtag justice for Wally.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I got to get my Infinite Frontier #0 tomorrow because I'm guessing Wally's taking over the regular Flash book.
They're trying so hard to get my money. It's not even funny.
I know. Well, once the Flash series comes back, I'll let you know. But yes. Well, should we do another Legends of the Arrowverse? I don't know. Maybe mid-season finale? Or are we doing a mid-season finale? How are we doing a break this year?
I don't know. We'll check back in once things get swinging after we get Iris out of the Mirrorverse and we really see what the season's about. So I say episode 6 or 7, we'll be back checking with you guys, host, to let you guys know what we think and how it's going and what we make some predictions and stuff like that.
I was gonna say, is our mid-season break gonna be like a week or two?
We might not even get it, honestly.
That's fine with me, man. Give me.
Is it 20 episodes this season?
I don't know. Is it a full season, maybe? I don't know.
Because they had reduced the number of episodes overall, and it had been doing that for the last 2 or 3 seasons. So
I mean, yeah, but did they go down to 22 from 23 or something?
Yeah, and then it was 21. I want to say, or was that just Supergirl?
I don't know. But I'd say it's probably gonna be in the neighborhood of 21, 22 episodes. I'm thinking.
Okay.
So yes, they might just power straight through as long as they have episodes.
Especially if they want to get back on our normal schedule, I'd imagine they'd almost have to not take a break.
Then,
maybe they'll take the 2-week May break or something. They'll do. Maybe that'll be the.
Oh, maybe usually when
the mid-season we'll take 2 weeks and then come back.
Maybe usually when we get our season finale, we'll get our mid-season finale.
Yeah, I think that tracks about right.
Yeah,
for May sweeps and stuff.
Yeah, because again, too, I mean, in the summer you're getting Stargirl, Supergirl, and Legends. So yeah, they probably want to start wrapping some of these shows up by the time those hit the air.
So yeah, we'll definitely back to check in on you guys.
That's right. So yes,
but until then, be listening to our Flash podcast.
Comic Capers every 2 weeks right here on the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. So, but yes, hey, send your thoughts on the Flash premiere. We can read them on Capes and Lunatics. We do plenty of shows. We can read your feedback. So yes, send your thoughts.
We'll find somewhere to put it in.
Hey-o. Thank you for the drop. Anyway, yes, so send your thoughts on the Flash Season 7 premiere and just the season as a whole. Like I said, we'll read it every week on Comic or Capes and Lunatics, Comic Capers, whatever. We'll read them somewhere. So email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And yes, follow Legends of the Arrowverse, still on Facebook, Twitter. Follow Star Labs, our Facebook group. We need some members over there. So get into Star Labs. I want that place packed just like this cast, so.
A sprawling ensemble cast, you say?
Exactly. So yes, follow us. So hey, follow us on social, follow Legends of the Arrowverse on Facebook and Twitter. We'll let you know when we're dropping an episode, so. And you can find links to all of those social medias, links to all of the social media for all of our various shows, because we talk a lot of DC and Marvel. Links to
I want more Archie. Let Philip know you want more Archie.
Crickets? What? So yes. Oh, links to our Patreon. Go join our Patreon. You'll get this, but uncensored. You're like, this isn't uncensored? Oh no.
And you get nipple. Won't tell you which nipple, but you get nipple.
Yes, our last episode, someone showed their nipples. So yes, if you want the full nipple, go. All right. So yes, links to Patreon, links to this YouTube channel. Let's see, Lilith Hellfire roll her eyes every week. Links to merchandise.
Stay hydrated. It's flu season. It's cold season.
Yep. So links to everything we do, all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capes-and-lunatics. And remember to support our sponsors. Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some fancy headphones.
But not
Listen to these podcasts in crystal clear HD audio.
Fancy headphones, but not at a fancy price. And also, Hunt-A-Killer, now that you have your speed back, Hunt-A-Killer.
Not only does Barry Allen need your help, but Michelle Gray needs your help as well. It's an escape room in a box, a great family activity to do indoors, because we still need to be indoors, they tell us.
Exactly. And again, like I think you said the one week, we needed like a Barry Allen CSI version of Hunt-A-Killer.
Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
Does he even go to work anymore on that show?
He's got all that money. He don't need to go to work.
Oh yeah, Eobard left him everything.
Patents are where it's at, buddy. But when you do, go to either Tweaked Audio or Hunt-A-Killer. Please be sure to use the code Southgate for a handy dandy discount.
That's right.
Yeah.
But if you would like some nice reading material, go pick up Pod Life, the book, now digital paperback. Learn about the ins and outs of podcasting, the journeys of podcasters. If you have the slightest interest in podcasts, either doing them or just behind the scenes stuff, pick up Pod Life, the book.
Or you could just be a Rob Southgate superfan and you just have to have that book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, please.
See, I can be nice too.
If you're a super fan of the number 3 Southgate, yes, pick up that. Anyway, so yes, pick up Pod Life the book. You get that on Amazon. And when you do get anything on Amazon, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Hey, Lilith Hellfire does it daily. She's on Amazon daily.
Seriously, it's a problem.
So
Might need an intervention.
when she's trying to talk herself down, she's like, "But I get that discount with,
How
so
about the network?
I'm helping the network, so it's like, I gotta do it." So yes, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and of course,
That guy and that man in the mirror. Hello.
that multiversal Wells of Wells, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain.
Oh
So
God, I would not survive a council of
Who's gonna be
Robs.
the
I'm just
best?
letting you know.
Oh my God, can you imagine just multiple Robs?
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Sherlock Southgate. All right, Lilith Hellfire, where can the kiddies find you online?
Okay, if you want to encourage me to keep live tweeting the Flash, please find me on the interwebs over on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire86, and for the spicy memes at Lilith Hellfire69 on TikTok and the Gram. I see it, I want it, I get it.
Okay, it's the Flash.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Be gentle with the package. Yeah, Amazon delivery drivers.
I know, I ordered a comic book, and it was like they shoved it in the mailbox. I was having trouble.
Me too, and it was my Moon Knight. comics that just came today.
I was gonna. Well, I mean, the package it was keeping the book secure, but it was like wedged in the.
It was like crushed on the ends. Yeah, don't do that.
It wasn't even crushed. It was like wedged in the box. I couldn't get it out. And I was just like, I was like, how dare you! If my Guy Gardner is damaged, there's gonna be hell to pay. Hey,
hit the music.
Hey, the first 16 issues of Guy Gardner wasn't on DC Universe. Alright, come on. Alright.
That comic book deserved it.
How dare you. That's alright, everyone. We'll be back eventually with more Flash, but in the meantime, hey, stop back. We're always here talking comics and
pop culture
news,
Hollywood gossip.
And what's on the mind of Charlie Esser?
Sock machines, how to become a billionaire making socks.
DuckTales, woo! But yeah, so if you love the Flash, come back, because like I said, we'll be talking Flash comics and so much more. And sometime before the season's out, we'll be back. Alright, so yes, may not see us next week, but remember, we'll always be back in the Flash. Oh, she said the thing. The Flash is back!
Run!